Proverbs chapter 21 is full of good suggestions about our financial life and how it relates with the Lord and the process of sanctification. For instance, he says here, to do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Sacrifices are our offerings. For the Lord is more acceptable to do justice than to bring offerings. And it goes in line, it is verse 3, but goes in line with verse 27, which says, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he brings it with wicked intent? Wow! Even though the wicked is giving offerings, they cannot be accepted. They are considered even an abomination to the Lord. Imagine how serious it is. Then there are a lot of good suggestions, like verse 5, the plans of the diligent lead surely to plenty, but those of everyone who is hasty surely to poverty. Verse 6, getting treasures by a lying tongue is the fleeting fantasy of those who seek death. It's about honesty. The previous one was about diligency. Then, how to take care of the poor, of the needy. Verse 13, whoever shuts his ears to the cry of the poor will also cry himself and not be heard. The Lord provides us with goods so that we may provide for others. We are his hands while reaching to the world. He who loves pleasure, let us not be lazy. He who loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich. But on the other hand, verse 20 says, there is a desirable treasure and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man squanders it, which means I am supposed to save. Those who save will ever have something in their house, but those who spend everything they receive, they will have nothing. They will just love pleasure and oil and wine, like we saw in verse 17, but will not go anywhere. And then verse 25, the desire of the lazy man kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. He covets greedily all day long, but the righteous gives and does not spare. To give is a characteristic of the righteous, and is the opposite. And the opposite is true, of course. Those who are not righteous will not give. Generosity is a characteristic of those who are righteous. May the Lord help us to be generous and to work following those concepts of diligency, honesty, industriousness, and generosity, looking for the poor, and the Lord will certainly bless us. Let us follow his guidance and to find success in this life.